Yesterday, V.V. Singh, who is an investigating officer, superintendent of Narcotics Control Bureau, had filed an affidavit inside the court yesterday. And now Vidya just informed us that Additional Solicitor General is reading out point number 14, 15 and 16 from this affidavit which was filed by yesterday, which was filed by Narcotics Control Bureau yesterday inside the court. So I'll read out what exactly ASG is telling the court at this point of time. So his submission is now at the point number 14. So his submission is still on. There are a lot of points he still needs to cover. So what is point number 14? If I can read out to my viewers, and Mustafa and Divesh continue to be with me and hear out the argument what ASG is making at this point of time. This is what Vidya just informed from the court. The point number 14, 15 and 19. So point number 14 says that the respondent, that is Aryan Khan, states and submits that on the basis of leads obtained, respondent, that means the Narcotics Control Bureau, Narcotics Control Bureau states and submits that on the basis of leads obtained during the investigation of accused number 9, that is Abdul Qadir Sheikh, who was arrested from Jogeshwari in Mumbai, the respondent on a follow-up action, one foreign national, Okoro Uzeoma, was intercepted in respect of seizure of 14 grams of cocaine, small quantity, under Panchanama. So he first informs that Abdul Qadir Sheikh, accused number 9. Now that they say that all the 20 people are together. So I'm not differentiating at this point of time from Narcotics Control Bureau's point of view. And that person has also been booked under 28, 29, 35 of NDPS Act. 35 and 29 are supposed to be the conspiracy angle to this case. Now point number 15, which ASG is telling inside the court, is that the respondent, that means the Narcotics Control Bureau, states and submits that pertinent it is to note that during the initial investigation, some international linkages, which was actually yesterday he had already said, but it's mentioned in the affidavit and he's saying that in the court again, so I am repeating it. Some international linkages pertinent to this applicant have been unearthed. This applicant, that means Aryan Khan, have been unearthed, which is a prima facie indicating towards illicit drug procurement. The investigation requires sufficient time to properly investigate the said linkages so as to approach the concerned foreign agency through a proper channel, which would which would take some time, is what they are saying, and that is the reason why he should not be released on bail. And then finally comes to the point number 19, which he was mentioning. The point number 19, I'm trying to find out. Yes, here is a point number 19 in the affidavit, which he is mentioning in the court at this point of time. The respondent, that means Narcotics Control Bureau, states and submits that with respect to ground E of the bail application, the contents thereof are categorically denied. The respondent states and submits that there is a prima facie sufficient material in the form of WhatsApp chats. So basically Aryan Khan's main application, the point number E in his bail application stated that nothing was found on him, then why he is inside the jail? So they say categorically they deny that. The prima facie sufficient material in the form of WhatsApp chats. Again, the WhatsApp chats have come. WhatsApp chats, pictures, etc. to show that the applicant was an active part of the illicit drug chain with other co-accused persons. Further, a pursuit of remand application clearly reveals the involvement of this applicant in the commission of the sole offence. Thus, prima facie ingredients under section 28 and 29, that is with respect to conspiracy. Please understand, the case of Narcotics Control Bureau is that all the people are involved together in the conspiracy. Aryan Khan says that I don't know anybody other than Arbaz Merchant, but NCB affidavit, which Additional Solicitor General is reading inside the court at this point of time, point number 19, which he is reading at this point of time, he is claiming that because of the WhatsApp chats, these WhatsApp chats are not with any of the other accused, but somebody who is staying at the foreign land, and they want to find him out with the help of MEA. They say because of these WhatsApp chats, they can claim that there is a conspiracy, international drug conspiracy. So sections 28, 29 and section 37 will be applicable to the facts and circumstances in the given case. So this is what is being told inside the court at this point of time. Let's go to Divesh, because Divesh covers Narcotics Control Bureau. Divesh, 29 and 37, again the stringent sections, you remember last year, 27A, 29 and 37, these sections which actually tells that a person was involved not only in the business, sell, purchase, but also part of the conspiracy, which allows the investigating agency to oppose the bail and allows the court to reject the bail of the person who has been sent to judicial custody. Now they are saying that because of WhatsApp chats, they think that he's part of the conspiracy. What more you can tell us about that?
Yes, Sahil, the conspiracy angle has been brought in by the Narcotics Control Bureau during the second remand of Aryan Khan, and this section of Section 29 of NDPS Act has been imposed on all the accused. The 20 accused that have been arrested in this case, all have been booked under this Section 29 of NDPS Act. So this particular section binds all the accused together in this case. It connects all the accused together in this case and links each of them to each other. While Aryan Khan's lawyers have insisted again and again that Aryan Khan doesn't know anyone except for Arbaz Merchant, who is his childhood friend. But NCB insists that Aryan Khan, Arbaz Merchant...
Wait. You have mentioned Arbaz Merchant, because yesterday the NCB told the court that 6 grams of charas was found inside his shoes. And he was found with in the possession of the narcotic substance. Today they say that, please see the Panchanama. ASG is telling the court that the charas was to be consumed for both of them. So they are claiming, it's a conjecture, that the charas was found on, that's a reality according to NCB, that the charas was found in the shoes of Arbaz Merchant. But they say that this charas was brought in by Arbaz Merchant